What is up? What is up, man? Thank y'all for joining me. Thank y'all for kicking it with me, like I always say.
What is up? What is up, man?
Man,
Thank y'all for joining me.
I know it has been a long time coming. I've said it a lot. I'm going live. I'm going live. But
I know it.
going live is a little difficult to do when you got a like full-time job and all that other kind of stuff. And hey, like I said, it's just not easy. But I'm here. We're live, and we got a few things to talk about. One of those things I want to talk about is these sneaker stores, man. They not, whoo, these sneaker stores are doing some crazy things, allegedly. If y'all watched the last video I dropped about like a week ago, I did a video about Cool Kicks, and they were doing some pretty shady things. We'll talk about that. And now another sneaker store out in LA is allegedly doing some underhanded stuff. Now, before we get into all of that, I also want to talk about some of these releases that are coming up. Not necessarily, I would say all of them, because we go live on Friday. Well, I guess we could talk about it because the one in particular drops. When is the third? Thursday? No, 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 no. What's tomorrow? No, yeah, it drops Friday. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We might talk about it. We might not talk about it. But we're also going to talk about everybody that has been supporting me. Yo, man, what's up, James? What's up? What's up? What's up? Man, glad to see you here, man. Glad to see you here. Let me see. Uh, will it let me? Let me see what it'll let me do real quick. Let's see. Look, yo, it won't let me bring you up here. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. Maybe hold on, let me see. I might have to exit out of StreamYard and then go right back in and come back real quick. But okay, okay, so you're not ready. Okay, so that's what it is. That's what it is. All right. But to everybody that has been supporting me and subscribing and watching the videos and things like that, I want to say thank you. Man, I thank y'all in every single video that I do, but I really want to say thank you. On one of my videos in the comments, somebody wrote me a comment that was like, I've been watching since 250 subs. And like, for me, that's crazy. People watching, like, period, and subscribing, period, is crazy to me. Because I never thought I'd be in the position I'm in. I never thought I'd have 800 and something subs. Nevertheless, like, you know, one sub. And yay, we're at 802 subs. So we're about 198 subs away from 1K. On the way to 1K. Once I hit 1K, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for a pair of Gratitude 11s. A lot of people have their, quarrels about the Gratitude 11s, but even if you don't like it, this could be a double up for you. And, or if it's not going to be a double up, it could be your very first pair. So, 1K giveaway for Gratitude 11s. I mean, it says it in the name, man. Thank you. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And then you never know. I do some crazy stuff. So even if I give away a pair of gratitudes and, one of y'all wins them, I might give away something else. I might give away a little cash. I might even throw another pair of shoes in there that I might give away. In your size, of course. I'm not gonna give away something that doesn't fit you all. But yeah, 1K, we getting there real close. So keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all been showing support, commenting, liking, and sharing the videos out there, and it goes a long way. Now, let's talk about some of these up and coming releases and see what y'all think about it. Now, I got a video that's supposed to drop either tonight or tomorrow. It's gonna be like a double upload kind of thing. Um, talking about some of these shoes that are releasing. One of those shoes that I noticed on the calendar are a pair of deluxe. I can't. I think that's the name. The deluxe Swarovski crystal Converse, and they're like $300. Let me. I gotta show this to y'all because I don't think y'all gonna believe me just telling y'all this. It's gonna be $300 for a pair of Converse. Let me see. See if I can pull it up on the. See if I can share the screen for y'all. There we go, right there. So, okay, so this is some of the up and coming releases for Nike sneakers app. You got these light armory blue dunks, the Year of the Dragon, Air Force One lows, and there's another Year of the Dragon Air Force One that I want to talk about. That's a lot better than these. It's a lot better than these, but the price is reflective. I don't know if it's reflective of the fact that it's better, or they think y'all think you might be trying to hit y'all over the head and it might be trash. But you got some dunks right here, midnight navy and tour yellow dunks. The leather looks good on it, but Nike tends to trick us with these photos. Got some Year of the Dragon KD4s, and these actually look good right here. I'll talk about those in a little bit for all my hoopers out there. But these right here, the Converse Swarovski Chuck 70 Deluxe Square. Now, they're regular Converse with a chunky sole. And then it's got the crystals all over it. And I mean, like, I don't know what makes this special. This is something literally you can do at home on the weekend for half a day. You might not get this squared rectangular toe, but you can definitely put those crystals on it. And I think that's what they're saying. The crystals is making this shoe $300. What is a Converse regularly? Like $100 or something like that? You can go to like the discount store and find them for a lot cheaper. And they want to charge you $300 for these. Y'all let me know what y'all think about these right here. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Whew. Hey, y'all ain't ready for this one. Y'all ain't ready. But y'all better get ready. We got my guy, Mr.
What up, bro?
Myers himself.
What's
Mr.
up, man?
Friday Night Live.
Tuesday night shenanigans.
Yeah. So I'm talking about these. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did you shave?
I trimmed. I trimmed. I trimmed.
Man, it look like more than a trim.
It's the lighting. It's the lighting. I'm telling you.
Jump fresh.
You know what I mean?
Now you need to go off camera and put the chains on.
I got the bracelet on, but I ain't got the. You know what I mean?
Right. You know, I was thinking about buying me a I'm definitely thinking about buying a chain.
Yeah.
Um, you know, a little bit of razzle dazzle, something special.
I like jewelry. It's a nice accessory to clothing and sneakers and stuff.
Right, right,
You
right,
know,
right.
but
But these right here, $300.
no,
And you know it's gonna be limited, especially for $300. It better be limited.
they're gonna be limited in my collection. I'll tell you that.
And
They're gonna be so limited, I will not have them.
when y'all go on the Nike sneakers app and y'all see this shoe and it says sold out, it's because it's not gonna be very many pairs. Now, did I think about buying these at one point in time? Hell no.
Right.
Never even crossed my mind. But I want to know what made Nike think they could get away with this, because Nike owns Converse now, don't they?
Oh yeah, they've owned them for a while now. Years.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They out their damn mind. $300.
Don't nobody care about any of these releases until the bread fours, bro. Don't nobody care about none of these releases.
That's true.
None of them.
That's true.
The only one that I think people care a little bit about right now are them threes.
Right. But here's one that people might care about that I don't really think people are paying attention to right now. These right here, the Brazil Dunks.
They've already put these out though.
Right. Back in 2020, these dropped. And remember when these dropped back in 2020, they went crazy. The resale prices were like through the roof. I think like Brazil Dunks back in like 2020, 2021 were going for like $400 or $500.
Everything back in them days was going for crazy money.
Right.
I got a video dropping in the future where I talk about that like in kind of in depth. But yeah, a lot of those sneakers that came out during COVID, man, like if they released today, them joints would sit. They would have to be heavily discounted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And not all of them. I mean, there's always some gems, and you know what I'm saying, that come out. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of these sneaker releases, bro, that like sold out and was reselling for $500 and $600. If they release next month, them joints would sit, bro. They would sit. They would go straight to below. I mean, they would be so far below retail. It wouldn't even be funny, bro. Like when you really look at some of those releases, man. Like,
Right.
I'm not saying that they was all like all them releases were trash, because that's not the case. But like, bro, if you really go back and look at release calendars, and then I remember a lot of sneakers that were going for 6, 7, 8, 900, especially
Right.
Dunks.
Right.
That back in the COVID days, that was when my size was hot. And as soon as a sneaker like this would sell out, it'd be $900.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and then things sort of shifted and went to the bigger sizes were worth a little bit more money and stuff like that. And you
Right.
know what I mean? But back in them days, man, size 8, 9, 10, those was hot. Those was
Right.
like hot sizes.
Because my Michigan State Dunks, I sold those for $600. I got them retail, and when I saw 600, they were out the door. They had to go. Hey, shout out to Vlogging with Demetrius. He said, "Give me a minute, fam. About to eat." Man, look, we eat on stream. Go ahead, grab your plate and hop up here.
You know what I'm saying? I'm out of honey buns, or yeah, I was looking. I'm out, but I got to re-up.
Hey, you'd be surprised, man. It hurts when you're out of honey buns.
Shout out to what's that? Girly Glam Accessories LLC.
Yeah, those are nice. You talking about those Converse? The ladies are the target audience, but like $300, I don't know very many people that's gonna do that. Not for a Converse. And then how often would you wear the Converse?
What are these even going for on resale?
Oh, I haven't even checked the
'Cause
resale.
Dunks have just nobody even cares about them anymore.
But yeah, the Brazil Dunks dropped in 2022. Somebody said that like the dunks that they're dropping um this year that are a re-release of dunks from back like in 2020, 2021,
Yeah.
they're not going to be the same quality because it was like it's one dunk that they've already dropped. Oh, she's talking about the dunks. Yeah, pandas are, let me see.
Well, originally, like even like the original Panda release, those ones have better materials than the ones that they just kept mass producing.
Right.
Like the original release of Pandas has a little bit better quality.
So it looked like they're going with nostalgia and trash quality. Look, you're gonna pay for that 2020 hype and 2021 hype, but you're gonna get 2024 garbage.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
cool on these. I ain't even going for. If it's not an SB, bro, people don't care no more about dunks. That's over. That's done.
I think I might. Well, I mean, some of the dunks are actually good, like the Valentine's Day dunks.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I mean,
But
there's like I said, there's always gems. You know what I
yeah,
mean? But you know,
but I think I might. I might go for these
yeah.
115.
Save your
Uh,
money for the bread force.
uh, when I
Shout out
when
to
I when I
Keegan McPeters, man. Salute. What's up, my guy? How you doing, bro?
Man, shout out to Keegan. What's going on, brother? What's going on? Glad to see you here. What is the Oh no, we don't need no sneaker store. We don't need that plan. Okay, there we go. It didn't want to give me the scroll down. And see, like the Burgundy Crush right here. This one right here. Just a straight dunk. The materials on that look pretty good. Like usually when they do it like this,
Yeah,
it's gonna have some good materials. Oh, but it's an SB dunk. Okay.
yeah.
That explains it.
You know what I'm saying? Totally.
125 SB Dunk Burgundy Crush available on the 9th, but that's not this week. That's next week. Now, like you said, you mentioned saving my money for the bread fours.
Hmm.
And that's been like the biggest talk for like the last, it feels like 3 weeks, but it's been about 2 weeks.
Well, things just changed. Looks like they might have changed.
Really. Because
Yeah, you
they
ain't
were
catch
saying
my
the
video.
shot
You ain't catch
drop.
my video, bro.
No, I haven't watched it yet. We'll play that. As a matter of fact, we'll play that.
All right.
So they said a shot drop, and then they said no shot drop. And then this week comes and they say either a shot drop on Monday or Tuesday at 1 p.m. We got a little bird in our ear that said a shot drop either Monday or Tuesday at 1 p.m. No shot drop. Then everybody said, well, the shot drop is more than likely going to be on the first, so that's what we were basically hearing for the most part, the first. Then reports come in today, the final, no shot drop,
Yep.
none,
Yep.
none.
Yep.
So, um, let's see, let's see what you got to say. You said you got a video talking about it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's go here. Boom. Let's see. Let me go ahead and well, we'll see how James responds to his video. But let's check it out.
More speculation, more information coming out about the potential Air Jordan 4 Bread Reimagined shock drop. And what I'm about to tell you in this video might actually shock you. Real quick before I get into today's video, I'm doing a major giveaway at 15,000 subscribers, and one of you will be able to pick any sneaker you want, any size you want, up to $500 in value when we hit 15,000 subscribers. So if you're new to the channel or you haven't yet already subscribed, make sure you guys tap in with that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and share these videos out. Let everybody know what we got going on over here, because at 15K, we will give away some sneakers. All right, so as you guys know, we're all waiting to see what's going to happen with the Bread 4 Reimagined. Is there going to be a shock drop? Is there going to be exclusive access? Is there going to be a sneakers fest? Are we going to be seeing early pairs of the Bread 4s drop before February 17th? And a lot of people are saying that we're definitely going to be seeing a shock drop this week. A lot of people are saying possible Wednesday, probable Thursday, February 1st is the actual day. But personally, I haven't really heard anything confirming any of that stuff. But a lot of people with a lot of inside knowledge have been saying that we would definitely be seeing something this week. Now, Soul Savvy today posted on their official Instagram page that we would be seeing no shock drop. Basically saying that everything that we've been hearing is basically untrue. Nike has never basically made any plans to do a shock drop or anything like that. And if they do, it would definitely not be this week. And for those of you guys that don't know what Soul Savvy is, they're sort of like a kind of like a cook group, right? And they help people secure pairs for retail and stuff like that. They've been around for years. They normally do put out solid information. I don't necessarily know if, they're 100% correct on this. I'm just passing along this information to you guys so that when things come out, you guys can stay informed, because I know that everybody is basically all zeroed in on the Air Jordan 4 Bread Reimagined at this current time. So I'm just passing along this information. But basically, they posted that there are no current plans for Jordan Brand to shock drop the Air Jordan 4 Bread Reimagined on the sneakers app this upcoming week. And they also posted on here that this is real news, confirmed info, and it's not clickbait. And, basically they're saying that nothing's going to happen. And they said, although there probably is some plan to shock drop, it would not be this week. So I don't necessarily know if that's 100% correct, guys. Like I said, I'm just bringing this information to you so that you guys could, just stay informed of what's going on. A lot of other people that, I get information from, or that, I trust putting out information, have said that we would definitely be seeing something this week. But the thing with this is, when it comes to Nike and Jordan Brand, man, they can do anything they want to, right? They could choose not to shock drop these pairs, release the whole entire stock on the release date. And if that's what they want to do, that's what they will do, right? We don't necessarily have to have a shock drop, although we've all, I guess, been hoping for one. But we don't necessarily have to have one. And if we don't have one, it's not necessarily the end of the world, but it will make the sneaker a lot harder to cop if we don't see one this week. It will definitely make probably resale prices go up for the next 2.5 weeks before the sneaker officially releases. And that release day is going to be crazy if they don't shock drop these pairs, put out early pairs sometime in the very near future, man. It's going to be like the Chicago Lost and Found, where the sneakers app could possibly break. This release could break the internet. I haven't seen a release like this have this much hype in, I don't know, man, in quite a while. Maybe since the Air Jordan 3 Reimagined. Maybe that was the last super hyped release. But we just haven't seen one in a very long time, man. Everybody's in on this release. Everybody wants this release. People that haven't copped a sneaker in years want this release. So it's going to be tough, man. Even if they shock drop the pairs, it's going to be tough. People want this sneaker really, really bad. It's a must cop for basically everyone. So we're going to have to fight for this one. So I guess, just stay tuned to the channel, because as soon as more information comes out, if we see, that there's going to be a shock drop the following day, I'll definitely make a video. I'll definitely let you guys know what's going on. You will not miss out on this shock drop as long as this information comes out and I know about it. So make sure you guys are staying tapped in with me. Hit that subscribe button. Turn that notification bell on, because even if I can't make a video, I'll make a community post and you'll be able to read what's happening. So if I'm at work and some information pops off, I will definitely make a community post if I can't make a video. So guys, just stay plugged in, be ready just in case. But so far, some people are saying that this is not going to be happening this week, but let me know down in the comments section if you think we're going to be seeing a shock drop this upcoming week for the Jordan 4 Bred Reimagined. As always, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for all the support. I'll catch you guys in the next video real soon. I'm out. Peace. For more sneaker content, make sure you're muted. You're muted.
Thank you. You know, I had to run the whole thing, show the support, give you the full watch time, but
Appreciate that.
man, these Bred 4s got the sneaker community in a chokehold.
Bro, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I'm not like these aren't the Chicago ones, in my opinion. But these are probably the next best thing, man. Like,
Right.
I was a big fan of the white cement 3s. I love the white cement 3s, but these Bred 4s, bro, it's got people's minds messed up right now, bro.
Let me think. To your point, like the last time I remember a sneaker having the community in a chokehold and just like not knowing what was going to happen or guessing what was going to happen or something like that was the blue pair of off-white Jordan 1s, because I remember them not knowing what day it was going to drop. I remember a lot of people saying it was going to drop on this day, saying it was going to drop on that day. And then I just remember, boom, out of nowhere, the day of, people were like, it's dropping, go, go, go. And I remember a lot of people with iPhones complaining because people with Androids got the head start in that go round. And people with iPhones couldn't gain access to the Nike Sneakers app, but the majority of people on Androids hit like, and what was that, like 2019, 2020? For the blue off-white Jordan 1s. But geez, like we got the Bred 4s less than 5 years ago.
Bro, for real, these leather pairs might actually be better than the OGs.
That's what I'm saying. We got the OGs less than.
And last year when this info came out, and we were doing lives on it and talk about it on our live streams on Friday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my channel. We were talking, and dude, people were sort of split, right? Like they weren't necessarily like, oh yeah, that's a must cop, except for me. If you go back and watch the game film from day one, I was like, yo, that's where it's at, right? Yo, shout out to G-Face, shout out to Snowbird Sneakers, shout out to you guys.
What's going on, G-Face, man? Glad to see you here, man.
But bro, like the energy for this sneaker right now is bang, dude. It's like way up there. And
Snowbirds.
A year ago, Young Goats, man. No, man, appreciate you, Snowbird. For real, man. Thank you for all the support, man. I really appreciate it. But dude, like last year when we was talking about this sneaker originally, the energy was not like this, man. It was sort of like really split. Like it really was. Like some people were like, oh man, that's a cop. Other people were like, oh, it's OG over. But dude, I'm telling you, man, like these leather pairs might be better than the OG. And right now, I think like it's crazy when you talk to people about sneaker releases, dude, they don't even care about anything else. They don't even care.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like literally the year does not start until these drop. So everybody's waiting for a shock drop that may or may not happen, right? Like, if you tapped into my video today and you watch what I said and what Soul Savvy had to say about it, and they do have plugs to Nike. I was doing some further research about Soul Savvy because I've heard about them. I originally came across Soul Savvy about 4 years ago on Wear Testers channel. He did a whole interview with Chris from Wear Testers, and he was talking about this whole platform. And then DS used to actually be in Soul Savvy.
Right. I do remember
And
that.
they have like a whole people that were in that group at one time actually like went and separated and made their own community, which there's no fees or anything. They just help each other out. They kind of
Right.
continue with the original premise of Soul
Right.
Savvy was. And there's a whole community out there, but the people that actually run Soul Savvy, from what I understand, what I was told, is they actually do have Nike connections.
Right.
And like they put out good information, they help people, they do charge, for their
Right.
service or whatever, but like
Right.
from what I understand,
It's basically a cook group.
yeah, but they don't like well, I don't know anymore because that's a whole nother thing I'm not really sure about. I can't speak about because I don't know. I've never been a part of the group, but from what I understand, they are kind of plugged in to Nike and they do have a lot of good connections. And they're saying there's not going to be no shock drop this week. They didn't say that there wouldn't be one. They said that there would be something, at some point, maybe, possibly, but they said definitely not this week. And even if you go look at the Instagram post, people were saying, yeah, this is still going to happen. Like, I don't know, blah, 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 blah. And then he was like, well, check back here next week or check back here on Friday.
Vlogging the people. Look. The people say they still remember you, man. They say,
Yeah,
"What's up,
I feel
man?
like
What's going on?"
I feel like Cam Newton when he came back to Carolina after he scored that touchdown, yelling, "I'm back!" What's going on, fellas?
What up, Vlogging? What's up with you, my man? I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. It's good to see you, man.
Bro.
How you doing? How you been, man? What's going on?
This is where I've been.
Oh,
It's good.
Yeah. You in the truck?
Yeah.
Putting that work in. That's what's up.
Yes,
G-Face said, look, I'm trying to click on the comments to bring them up on the screen. He said, I need some yellow Travis Canaries at the moment. That's my sneaker of the year. Dude, the more and more I see those, the more and more I like them. You know what I mean? Like
that was the one with the blue Nike.
Yeah, that's the yellow and blue joints. Look, I even in my city, like our college, like Pitt Panthers, they're blue and yellow, bro. I just ordered a Pitt Panther hat just in case I hit on that sneaker. Just in case. But yeah,
what's going on, chat?
That's a dope sneaker, man. That's dope. I mean, the black olive is gonna probably take all the attention. I hope people keep, and I know that they're not going to, just like they didn't keep that same energy on these Bread Fours, but I hope people keep that same energy on those Canary Travises, because if they do, we might be able to cop for retail. So I hope that they do.
Y'all can have them, Johns. I don't need them. But I mean, okay, see, all right, so if y'all are not sure what he's talking about these right here.
Yo, we do have to talk about those the Bread Reimagined too.
Yeah, well, yeah. But okay, so Demetrius Richardson what do you think about the Bread Reimagined?
Well, did you see what they're doing to it?
Come on, do y'all black toes?
You mean the black toes?
I'm sorry, the black toes.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about the
black toes. I saw. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like it, but because I don't have the black toes in my collection, I will go after a pair. But that Air Jordan on the side just make it seem like something you would see at the flea market.
Yeah. I mean, all we have is a mock-up of it right now, but yeah, I'm not really too happy about it. Like, all I wanted them to do with this sneaker was just put the lost and found treatment on it.
Yeah.
Right. All I wanted them to do. But, there's an image of Michael Jordan from, I think it was 1984, where he's got the black toes wrapped around his neck, and he's like at the park or whatever. And on that sneaker, because it was a prototype, where the Wings logo sits, it said Air Jordan in text. So they're going to bring that back. There it goes, right there. Scroll down.
Here we go.
So if you look at that sneaker, it doesn't have a Wings logo.
Right.
It says Air Jordan in text.
Right.
So they're going to put that on the Black Toe Reimagined, supposedly.
Right. So when I saw this, I forget, like either on Nice Kicks or ATATF. Shout out to ATATF, local Atlanta sneaker group, huge. A lot of people know it. If you don't know it, like you've been sleeping under a rock. But I saw it on one of those IG pages, and a lot of people are pissed about this. A lot of people are like, nah, I don't like it. I'm
It's like,
passing. I'm
It
good
give
on
it
you.
it give the flea market vibe. Like if you go to one of them corner stores, you go pick up a soda and you just look to the left of you and they got a stack of shoes over there.
yeah.
This is what you would see.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and bash it until I see what it really looks like. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because like, who knows? But I don't know.
I mean,
I
it
mean,
just
my first impression really wasn't all that great. When it comes to it. Shout out to Vic Brown in the building, Neil Kinman in the building. What's up, my guys?
I mean, it's just a Jordan 1 without the Wings logo. Like, is the Wings
Yeah,
logo
see,
that
and I wear
important?
jeans mostly, so maybe to cover up that Jordan part.
Like, and then I mean, if you really want the Wings logo, just go ahead and buy a pair of black toes.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got.
nah.
I mean, I'm gonna cop them regardless because
You damn Skippy.
you know what I mean. But yeah, Vic Brown. What did Vic Brown say? Go back to that. He said, "What's up, fellas? Did the Bread 4 news break the internet yet?" I'll tell you what.
It might not have broken the internet, but it broke a lot of people's hearts.
Yeah. If you go watch my video that I posted a few hours back, people in the comments, like, it's crazy because like I'm explaining what information has come out, and they're still like, nah, the shock drop's still happening, and it might, right? I'm not going to sit here and say like
Right.
I know that it is or it isn't or whatever, you know what I mean? But people don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? You could like
Right.
I could bring in the CEO of Nike and they'd be like, yeah, we're not shock dropping, and people will still be like, no, man, it's definitely shock dropping on Thursday. You know what I mean? Like it's just people really want this shoe. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's good to see people excited about a sneaker release just because like we really haven't seen one really take off, in a minute.
Right.
And it's good. It's good when the sneaker community actually gets back behind something altogether. It's cool and
See,
everything. But like,
I
yeah,
think
people want this shoe bad.
I was listening to the live and you was talking about uh what was the last shoe that had everybody feeling like this? How they feeling about the four? To
Right.
me, it was the reimagined one.
Yeah,
Once people saw the special packaging, the box, the little receipt, and everything, instant hype on the shoe, more hype than it already was
yeah,
to me. And when those shot dropped and people didn't get pairs, price shot up. People were still buying them
yeah. I
at
think it was
high
you.
ticket price.
It was both, dude. I remember that. It was the night before the release, and I
I
think
hit on the truck drop.
yeah, it was you. It was both of y'all. Y'all were on the live on my channel, and y'all were unboxing your shoes, bro, and like what I mean, like shoving it in my face because y'all know how much I wanted that sneaker.
Right.
I'll never forget that, man. And like I was like, I told the world in my video and on that live, I was like, the internet's gonna break tomorrow,
Yeah,
and for sure it happened. And
Nike
yeah.
sneakers, for sure did
you know what I
break.
mean? And
Yeah.
I ended up getting quite a few pairs of them, man. And but this one, I mean, I hate to compare it to that, but like, you pretty much have to compare it to that because whatever happens with this release, it's going to be closer to Lost and Found than it is to White Cement 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somewhere in between those two releases, is where you're going to find this one. It might not be Chicago, make CNN headline news, national news kind of a thing, but it's going to be up there, especially if they don't put out pairs early, especially because everybody's going to be calling off work or, you know what I mean, having 94 accounts going after this.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
going to be a crazy day, man. Like, you're going to have to make sure you guys put footwork in for this one. Make sure
Yeah.
you guys
And,
do JD finish line, those raffles that pop up. Even if you know the pairs are backdoored, still put the raffle entry in just in case.
So
now, surprisingly, resale isn't bad on them at all.
Mm-mm. Not yet.
right. Not yet.
Not yet. And honestly, like, does this sneaker deserve to be $500 or $600 or something like that?
Yeah.
Probably not.
But yeah, I say yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the OG, the 2019 is still going for $600.
You
It
know,
might not have to be 600, but $455, I can definitely see that.
In this economy, I'm gonna say no. You know, will it? I don't know. It really depends on what happens on release day, bro. It really is gonna. I mean, and here's another thing. Like look, everything that's come out about this sneaker right now, like you know, someone says left, another person says right. People are saying 500,000 pairs. Who really knows if it's going to be 500,000 pairs? It could be
Right.
300,000 pairs, and then that sneaker shoots up. You know what I mean? Like, who really knows? Like, we don't know yet, and that's the thing. Like, it seems like, you know, every time you go down a certain avenue, right, there's a roadblock, and you know, no one really knows what's going on with this release, man, which I think is Nike's doing. This is their marketing strategy. This is what, you know what I mean? Because the thing is like, you know, people will be quick to blame YouTubers for putting information out there. But the thing
Right.
is like that information comes from somewhere, right? None of us are sitting in our sneaker rooms in our bedroom cooking up lies.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's not what we do. You know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes we run with the rumors or we run with the thing that or you know what I
Right.
mean, but like it starts from somewhere. Where do you think that stuff really starts from? It starts from somebody in Oregon at that Nike headquarters or somebody affiliated with it that knows somebody who knows somebody that trusts somebody. And it just
But
trickles down. How many times have we seen like last year, for example, there was supposed to be the shock drop with the Jackie Robinson dunks and all these great sneakers, right? And we were all told that it was going to be this day, and then it didn't happen, but it happened the
right.
following week. So instead of this Wednesday or whatever it was the following Wednesday. Like we had all the information. We knew what sneakers it was to a T, you know, but the date and time was messed up. So everybody's blaming YouTubers for messing it up. Dude, Nike
So
does what Nike is a marketing company that happens to sell sneakers, you know,
hey,
and
well,
this
they
is just
playing it smart with this release
yeah,
because
they really are.
now you said something about it earlier. I want to ask Vlogging. Do you think these are better than the OGs?
Hashtag yes.
um, I think they neck and neck. It's hard. I was literally just thinking about that. It's hard for me to pick because I love the OGs. I don't have them. I still want a pair, even if I get these. But it's kind of hard for me to
Okay,
pick one or the other.
so I'm gonna put this scenario in front of you, knowing everything you know about sneakers, different materials, everything. Think about all that. If somebody put a pair of what was it, the 2018 release, I think it was 2018,
19.
2019 Bread Force with the Nubuck upper, or they put a pair of 2024 reimagined Bread Force with the leather upper in front of you, which one you taking?
Honestly, I'm gonna go with the leather. Simple, simply because that suede
Uh-huh.
is because of that suede.
I think once you wear these in, these are
Yes.
gonna look phenomenal.
Yes. Y'all know I've been saying that like for a minute. When he's wearing it, because I'm looking at it right here.
Yeah.
Right here, right now. Hold on. Just for the ones for the visually impaired, if y'all ain't seeing it good, this right here. Look how good this leather looks. And I keep forgetting the name of those other fours, and James has to tell me them all the time. But
The motorsports.
yeah, that right there. Motorsport fours.
I want those too.
If you haven't look up a pair of used Motorsport fours. Leather is incredible.
It's the alternate motorsports.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Leather is incredible.
It looks just like this shoe,
Right.
but instead of red, blue.
Yeah.
Right. Leather is incredible. So if this does like that, hey, no question which one is
I'm gonna ask y'all this now. We got breads. We got the reimagined, the lost and found, then we got the Royals. What shoe would you like to see get reimagined? What would be the next OG shoe you'll want to see reimagined?
I think
Taxi.
I mean honestly, I think that they should do another 4 or another 3 So for me, it would either be the black cement threes in a reimagine. I think that would be fire. Or the white cement fours, maybe possibly next for reimagined.
Or give
But
me an
what?
all leather.
Okay, but how would you reimagine the white cement fours?
I would probably do something similar to what they did with the white cement threes.
You know what? Give me the
And with that SB shape, that would look fire.
give me a leather version of the bread sixes.
But they'll
And
probably, but they did 2 1s already, so I don't see them. Or actually, they're doing 3 1s now. They did 1 3, 1 4. So they're probably not going to do any more 1s next. I mean,
right.
they'll probably come back to the 1s, or they're doing 1 or 2 a year. So, probably another 1 and then something else. But they'll probably move off the 4 and probably go to a 5, I would imagine. Sort of keep it going up kind of thing. But if it was me and I had a say so in it, I would like to see another 3 or another 4, because they can play around with the 1s, the 3s, and the 4s for quite a while and get the good, like the good ones in, and then go to the best 5 and then the best 6 or whatever.
Right.
The best 6, in my opinion, is either the Carmines or like the infrareds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bread. Yeah, bread. Yeah.
And see what they could do with those.
Put
But
that leather upper on it.
yeah,
I'm thinking I wouldn't mind seeing a leather version of the Toros fours.
that'd be kind of cool too. I think rumor is that they're gonna have the Toro 4s next year.
They need to.
That's like an early rumor that was in 2023 to 2025. They were bringing those back, but who knows?
Neil Kimmon said, "Give me white cement fours reimagined like the Lost and Founds." You know what? We said that for several different releases, and they haven't done it except for one.
Yeah,
Because I was trying to picture a suede white cement four. All right, would that work?
I mean, it don't have to be that, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Hold on. My bad.
50 Dro in the building.
Fitted Drove, man. What's going on?
Olympic sixes. Yep, that's a must cop for me. That's a must cop for me.
They on the back. Well, how far? They're a little bit further down on the calendar, but yeah, Olympic sixes is definitely a cop. I keep forgetting about them, and every time I remember, I'm like, yeah, I got to get a pair of Olympic sixes. Yeah,
I really like sixes. I really do.
Yeah,
the good ones, you know. Some of those ones that they were dropping, like I don't even remember what they were called, but that, like, I think it was like 2020 or 2021. They dropped like nothing but garbage sixes for a minute, except for the carbines, and they were just so horrible.
You know, the electric green sixes wasn't that bad, or the glow green sixes.
Yeah.
That wasn't too bad, but
I didn't really like them. But I mean, they weren't horrible.
Yeah, my wife got a pair. They're not bad in hand.
And then those Midnight Navy blues. Yeah, those were good too. They had
Georgetowns were okay.
Yeah, but what was it?
I want a pair of Oreos. I really wish that they would bring those back.
But if they do, they ain't finna do them. I don't think they're gonna do them right. I really don't think they're gonna do them right. Neil Kimmon said, "Played on white cement." Crazy talk.
Right? Facts, Neil.
G-Face said he wished the men's pairs glowed on the electricity. Yeah, and that was a real big talk of that little moment in time, because there were a couple of men that said their pairs were glowing, and I'm like, nah, if you are 8 or bigger, your shoes are not supposed to glow, sir.
If they're glowing, you need to take them back. Where you got them from?
Snowbird said, yes, Oreos we need. I think in the summertime, I think they're dropping the reverse Oreos. They're like all white with a little bit of Oreo black on it.
Yeah, see, that's what we don't do.
Yeah, those sixes, those are clean to me.
And yeah, they're clean and everything, but that's not like, dude, when I saw them on the release calendar, bro, without an image, I was like, oh my God, it's finally happening. And then and then they just don't. They never give you what you want, man. They give you everything but what you want. You know what I mean? And
Because they know we'll pay for it still.
Right.
yeah, but like
mean,
I don't know.
It's the same thing they doing with them doggone taxis.
Yeah, them taxis ain't never coming out. They will, but it'd be like 2038. You just
Right.
enjoy those royalties until then.
Flu games, reverse, all red.
Yeah, when was the last time we saw flu games? Like 2015,
16.
2016?
I have no idea because
Shout out to J.A. in the building, tapping in, my guy.
where's Avila at, man?
Super
Avila
K.
Arroyo, man, salute. Who is that? Because every time I see that now, I'm like, is that Drake?
It kind of looks like Nipsey.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Snowbird, I agree. A lot of people disrespect that silhouette. We need more tens.
Yeah, nah, I don't need to see no more 10s.
A lot of people disrespect. My thing is, if you cool with 14s, how can you hate 10s?
What you mean? 14
What you mean?
is
It's
way-
nowhere near the same, but I mean, like, I
Right.
don't.
I'm just saying though.
What's the correlation?
Crap on 10s, but you like 14s.
14s are dope.
Yeah.
So are 10s, and to me, they're the most comfortable silhouette.
No.
I think
The
14s
only
are.
version of a 10 that's dope is the 11, because they take pieces from the last and put it into the next. That's the only dope 10 is an 11. The way I look at 10s, if they were gonna make those, they should have put steel toes in them, because that's what they look like, some damn steel toe boots.
Nah, man, y'all tripping, man. Them 10s are clean, bro. Give me the
Well,
Baron 10s. Give me the crawfish 10s.
if you look at it this way, whenever they drop them, they'll always be available.
Yeah, you don't have no problem, my guy. You know what I mean?
That's fine. That's why I prefer it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another good one. Oh, right there. Neil Kimmel said, I'm looking forward to the Black Toe 14.
Holiday 24. Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's a must cop too.
I like 14s. And,
Must cops.
and no one likes them, bro. And it's super easy to get them when they drop. But that's another one. That's another silhouette that they don't do a whole bunch of great like colorways with.
Right.
Right. They always drop the lows, the women exclusive with some weird collaboration that is ugly as sin, and but when a dope 14 comes, that's why I cop those black and white ones that dropped in December, bro, because like you don't get many 14s.
Like they didn't release them natural. It wasn't like a usual release.
Yeah, it was. They dropped on sneakers there. That's where I copped them.
Right. I mean, but like
there was no hype because no one cared about them.
Right. Like, and I saw them like inside of a Foot Locker. Like, I mean, they were sprinkled here and there, but not a whole lot.
Super K.
I mean,
Super K.
WTF is going on now?
I
don't know.
So
man.
what else? So it's been a minute since I've been on YouTube. But what else is on everybody's on must cop? For me personally,
for the year?
Yeah. Like I need the Fear 4s.
I just happen to have a list right here. Okay.
You don't put out a list.
Military blue 4s.
Yep.
The Bread Reimagined 4s, the Air Jordan 3 Black Cats, the Air Jordan 1 Black Toe Reimagined, the Jordan 1 Low OG Mochas, the Air Jordan 4 Fears, the Air Jordan 6 Columbias, the Air Jordan Air Jordan 6 Olympics, the Air Jordan 11 Columbias.
Who gets up?
Any of those Travis Scott Jordan 1 Lows. Any of those. And honestly, that J Balvin Rio, that black one,
yeah,
that's a must too. Black Toe 14s, those are dope. That I'll tell you what, that Black Cat 5 is looking pretty mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Cat 5.
Me and Homegrown had this conversation the other day. Yeah, those 5s are clean.
They're looking pretty crispy. And then any, I don't know, those All Mom on your 4s. I don't know if that's really what we're getting. Those ain't looking too great to me.
Yeah,
they're also going to be dropping an All Mom in your Air Jordan 3. So that's a possibility. And I don't know, just off the top, that's what I got.
I take most of that you named, and I add the Fear Force to them.
I think I said Fear Force.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, who was it I was talking to about the fearful? Oh no,
Me?
yeah,
It was
yeah.
me.
I'm like, there are other fours on the drop calendar that I would take over the Fear Fours, and I mean, the Fear Fours are not bad, but there were other fours that I would take over that. G-Face said the Bread 13s. Has it been that long since they dropped?
For what?
The Bread 13s.
Then the last time they dropped was like 2019.
2019? 2018?
Somewhere around there.
What
have a pair.
what hasn't gone for below retail yet? G-Face.
Somebody said the Cherry 14.
Sorry, this isn't my chat, so I can't go back.
Oh, let me see.
Are you talking about the black and white? Were you talking about the black and white 14s, G-Face?
We got a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I bought them on the sneakers app the day that they dropped. I was just like, whatever. Like, I just want them. Like, you know, and like I can always tell like when people aren't necessarily feeling something just because like I'm a YouTuber and like if I make a video about it or you know what I mean, and like that video doesn't do as well as like some other videos, I know nobody cares about that shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that. So, you know, I didn't do like a review of anything of it because, you know, I knew nobody was going to watch it, but that's a dope shoe. It's not the greatest shoe in the world. And I think because people have like the whole bad feeling about Panda Dunks, any black and white colorway right now is just not getting a lot of love. But if you actually think about it and look at history with Jordan Brand, they don't really drop black and white colorways. Like just black and white, they don't.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's very few just black and white colors. We have 17 million versions of red and black, red and white.
Right.
You know, we got some royal, you know what I mean? But like when it comes to black and white colorways, historically, Jordan Brand hasn't put those out. So me being the sneakerhead that I am and, you know, knowing what I know, if I see a black and white Air Jordan 1, chances are I'm probably going to pick it up. Or an Air Jordan, I mean, not Air Jordan 1. But I'm probably going to think about picking it up because we're probably not going to see that ever again.
Yeah. And speaking of black and white, those what they call them, White Thunders now?
The Jordan 4s?
Yeah.
I like those.
Yeah. Now on the flip side of that, I don't know how I feel about those.
I like those. That's what I was going to say. You was talking about black and white sneakers. I was thinking about the military blacks, of course. That was like the last black and white sneaker that had the sneaker head and the tizzy to get that shoe. Those fours, I don't think they would do anything anywhere near the military blacks when they drop.
The military blacks is still one of the best Air Jordan 4s.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
Like, dude,
yes,
ever.
Sir.
That is
facts.
Even though that sneaker goes for $500 or $600, probably $550 or something on resale, bro, that sneaker's still underrated in my opinion. That is such a great sneaker.
Non-collab Jordan 4.
Best non-OG Air Jordan. One of the best Air Jordan 4 non-OG.
Right.
I can agree to that.
Ever. I got 3 pairs of them.
That's why mine are still on ice because I'm scared.
I wear one of them. I wear one of them. It's like my go-to wedding shoe. Like if I'm going to the wedding, put on some military black 4s.
I might need to give me another pair. I might just need to go ahead and pay a refund.
I'm thinking the same thing.
But those White Thunders or whatever they're calling them, like, I mean, I probably will cop them because, you know, I love my 4s and everything. But like, I don't know. Like,
wasn't there like a black leather, black and white shoe, Oreo 4 or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
The military 4. Let's see. Didn't the military 4s sit back in like 2012?
The military.
Was that a retro?
The military blues.
Yeah, military.
Yeah, the military blues did, not the black.
Yeah.
I don't have them, so I don't remember.
Neil said I like the Pine Green 4 since I didn't get the SB 4s. The Sofa 4 is nice too.
SB for one of the most comfortable Air Jordan 4s, if not the most comfortable Air Jordan 4.
But I will say this about the military blue 2012 version is
Salute to BX. Yeah, man.
BX.
Yeah.
That doesn't have the Nike Air branding. It's a Jumpman, just a Jordan Jumpman.
Yeah.
And that's an OG colorway that they should have put Nike Air on, and now they're doing that this year. That's going to be another release. They actually, if you guys don't know, they actually pushed that release date up. That's now going to be dropping in April instead of May.
Yeah. Avil saying, what do y'all think about the Air Jordan 1 Black Toe reimagined that will feature the forgotten Air Jordan text detail? That's crazy.
We touched base.
We talked about this a couple of minutes ago, man, and like, first thoughts, like we're all just like, you know what I mean? But
flea market vibe.
I'm still gonna cop it.
Yeah. There was something else somebody else said. Say the blue is lighter. Most of the time, if it ain't a red and black Air Jordan, when it comes to Jordan Brand doing retro, they never make it like the original shoe.
Right.
So the color might be off a little bit, or they might have tweaked this one detail on the shoe. It never really be OG.
That's the problem they had with the 6s. They could never get that red right.
That's what I'm saying.
Which ones? The infrareds?
Carmines. Carmines.
Infrareds as well. They could.
I have I got the 2014. Matter of fact, let's just look at them.
Like, there was no real true definition of what infrared was, because with the last 3 retros, the red is all different colors.
This is the 2014.
What up, BX?
This is the 2014 Carmine, right?
That red is popping.
And this is the whatever 2020. That's pretty.
You see, the 2020 look deeper, like a deeper red than the 14.
I think that might be the lighting, man.
Yeah,
because the 2014s look darker.
Yeah.
But that might also be because of age as well.
Yeah.
So like, you never know. But I'll tell you what you do.
And
like,
these are DS. So
yeah, like you can put some mint oil on that thing. And
in person, they look pretty much the same. The tongue on the 2020 version,
it's higher, isn't it?
Like not the tongue, but like this part, like this weird part that they put on them. This looks like that red looks different,
right?
But the actual, like, whatever this is, what is this?
It's like a
Nubuck.
It's
like a Nubuck or it's like a Durabuck maybe or something like that. Yeah. But like the reds on that looks the same, but the tongue is different. Or I keep calling it the tongue. Whatever this is.
I usually call that like a little crest, like a little.
Yeah, the little crest. That's different. But
BX said, "What do you prefer, the cardinal red 6s or the infrared 6s?"
Infrared.
So there you go. But yeah, like you said, they never exactly get things matched up, and that's what they have really been trying to do within like the last 2 years. And I don't know, like, they've retooled things like 3 different times, especially the 4s. I think they've retooled the 3s twice now. And then instead of completely switching things up, they just did a separate mold for the 1s, because you got the 85 highs, and then you just got the regular current model of the 1s.
Hey, shout out to all y'all who tapped in to my video today, man. Thank you guys. It's blowing up. I appreciate y'all, man. Every single one of y'all. I appreciate the support. I'm gonna have to hop off of here in a minute, but Homegrown, before I go, you see that the Steelers are hiring Arthur Smith, your former head coach, is the offense coordinator. I know. I threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Good luck.
Good luck.
And like, here's what I don't understand. Like, like the only team that was worse offensively than the Steelers for most of the year was the Falcons, bro. Like
Yes.
he doesn't utilize the tight end, and we have 3 of them. So like
Right.
I don't know how that's gonna work. He doesn't utilize the running back, and we have 2 of them, and I don't know how that's gonna work. So like, and he doesn't throw to the number 1 receiver. So
Right.
George Pickens is gonna be mad all year. So like I don't understand what's going on there. But hey, I want to thank you for having me on tonight, man. Definitely tap in this upcoming Friday on my channel for the live streams that we do every Friday at 7 p.m.
Yes,
Eastern
sir.
Standard Time. And stay tuned. I got content dropping pretty soon, pretty much all week. We're on Shock Drop Watch to see what happens with the Jordan 4 Bread Reimagine. But I love you guys, man. Homegrown, you're my guy, man. Love you. Vlogging, bro, it's good to see you again, man. And
You too, fam.
tap in with y'all later, man. Have a good night.
Yeah, good night, man. Take it easy.
I don't even know how to leave here when I'm not. All right, I figured it out. All right, peace.
All right. So, this one right here. Let me see. Where did it go? Where did it go? I'm gonna pull it up for you. And this is not even what the live is about. And I'm surprised I'm even going this long, but this right here, the Yeezy sock. Somebody who purchased the Yeezy sock has posted it on Instagram and captioned it. What did they caption this? Oh, I forgot what they captioned it, but like basically they were saying, "Nah, this ain't it." Like you can see the dude's heel and like a piece of his ankle right here. You can see his heel and his ankle popping through the shoe or popping through the sock lining, and then it even looks like it's about to tear at the seam. Like
you get 3 good wears out of it before you have to throw it away.
That's what I'm saying. And this was okay, Super K13 20 says Seth Fowler bought that, didn't he? Seth Fowler might have bought it. I don't know. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I was talking to Vlogging and I was talking to James the day that they actually opened up for this. And I was getting ready to buy this just to test it. $200 for this joint right here. And it looked like,
Bro, you save money with that.
right. I'm glad I didn't do it because it looks like granddaddy's orthopedic sock. You know them
The one that come up to your knee, almost touching your knee.
and Brett Favre socks that's supposed to like improve circulation and stuff like like that. And then like you look on the front of the foot, it's bunched up like wrinkled skin. Like I don't.
That don't look comfortable at all.
Right.
And that's one of the things Yeezy is known for, comfortability.
Right. And then I know it's got like a little plastic piece. It's a thin plastic piece down here up underneath the foot. And I wonder. No, I don't want to like it. I just want to. Yeah. I guess they zoomed in on how terrible that ankle looks. Oh yeah, it said, yeah, nah, this is not worth $200. And this was a Reddit post from Good Ass Sub. So if y'all got Reddit, speaking of, if y'all got Reddit, follow me over on Reddit. Homegrown Kicks, the same as on all platforms. I also have a community group on Reddit. I think it's called like Soul Connection. I think if I find it, I'll post it on my YouTube and in my IG. But I keep everybody up to date on up and coming sneaker releases and stock numbers, and sometimes on
that should be the name of this live.
So that would be a good name.
Yeah, that should be the name for your live.
But like. Like they said, these ain't it. I saved myself $200 and I couldn't be happier. Now, let me pull this up for y'all. And you know, basically the reason for the title of tonight's stream. So I talked to y'all in my last video about Cool Kicks, where Cool Kicks knowingly sold a pair of stolen shoes. A young man was doing a sneaker meetup at night. Two guys robbed him for his shoes. He was supposed to be selling a pair of those blue off-white Air Jordan 1 highs, and he was selling a pair of Travis Scott Jordan 1 highs, the mocha brown colorway. They were able to run off with the Travis Scotts, but he was able to hold on to the off-whites. Those thieves took that shoe to Cool Kicks, and the young man saw his shoes on Cool Kicks' Instagram live and immediately called the store and notified them. So just to clarify for anybody that might be ghost watching, shout out to the ghost watchers, man. I love y'all too. But for anybody that might be ghost watching or anybody that does not know the story or is not familiar with the story, he immediately, once he saw his shoes on that live, called the store and told them that the shoes that they just purchased from those guys were stolen, and that the guys in the video were the guys that robbed him, and he has them on his Tesla car cam footage, which he does. If you look at him on Reddit, check out the video, you'll see him on Reddit. But he did have the young man on his camera footage, and he had them on the IG video that Cool Kicks posted. Now, he was smart enough to record the video, and I say he was smart enough to record the live on Instagram because once he told Cool Kicks that the shoes that they purchased from those criminals was his, they immediately deleted the live off of their Instagram to try to delete the evidence of them purchasing stolen shoes. They knew that the shoes were stolen. He went in the next day to show them all the proof that he had and to verify that those were his shoes. And Cool Kicks sold his shoes. So Cool Kicks is selling stolen shoes. And like a lot of people say, that's nothing new. That happens all the time. And I get it. I understand. I'm not green to this. You know, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. But when somebody comes to you with evidence and telling you before you sold them that those are stolen, that they are theirs, you are 100% liable and 100,000% dead wrong for selling that product. It does not matter. Now we have another instance of, you know, allegedly stolen shoes being sold. So we're gonna check that out.
I thought it was an update to that, like he probably got his shoes back or something.
Well, I do know the guy. I have reached out to him on Reddit and whatnot. And I've told him to keep me up to date with like anything new and anything going on. And I told him I would share his story on my platform so that, you know, if people have any answers or if they know anybody from Cool Kicks or can just like press Cool Kicks for a resolution, because at least they could do is give him some store credit for selling his stolen shoes, or at least find him another pair and give him that pair. That would be the cool thing for Cool Kicks to do, seeing how they make all this money and they opened up a new store and all that. But I mean, you can kind of tell what kind of people are at Cool Kicks when they deleted the video and tried to delete the evidence that they bought stolen shoes. Now, this video right here about
is in custody, accused of dealing $5 million worth of stolen Nike merchandise. You can see walls of shoes from floor to the ceiling. Eyewitness News reporter Jaysha Patel, she's live in downtown LA with details on this. How bizarre, Jaysha.
Yeah. Definitely, Rachel, John, and Leslie. Thousands of pairs of stolen Nike shoes, clothing, prototypes, and accessories were found inside of a warehouse in Hawthorne. And take a look at these incredible photos. You can just see stacks of shoe boxes, display boxes, and even close-ups of some of the shoes that police found. Now, the LAPD says Roy Lee Harvey Jr. was seen delivering the stolen Nike products, and he was booked on suspicion of receiving stolen property and is believed to be responsible for redistributing and reselling the stolen items. The LAPD utilized their Commercial Crimes Division Cargo Theft and the Organized Retail Crimes Task Force to execute the search warrant over in Hawthorne. And Nike also had its global security director help with the search to find all of these stolen goods. Now, over the past year, we've seen videos and images of brazen retail theft and smash and grabs in broad daylight. And in 2022, research showed theft contributed to $112 billion in losses for businesses across the country. California Governor Gavin Newsom invested $267 million in dozens of cities in the state to combat this. And the money went to police and sheriff's departments as well as district attorneys. The LAPD and the sheriff's department were among those departments that got the most money, more than $15 million.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown.
Yo, that's crazy.
So,
but in the end, the consumers always end up paying for the money that they lose.
right.
I.e., them bumping up prices on shoes.
So, like, the images are of the store Project Blitz. Now, in the comments, you know, you're getting all kind of comments, people saying all different kind of things. And there are a few people that say, you know, they know the owners of Project Blitz personally, and that they wouldn't do things like that, and yada yada yada, blase blase blase. But here's the thing. Here's how I look at it. These are the same places that are backdooring shoes. Backdooring is almost on the same level as theft, because you're putting shoes out that aren't supposed to go out for until a specific scheduled time. And if you don't think it's not theft, I used to work in retail. And when a product had a shelf date, they wanted you to put that product on the shelf date at the time that was labeled on the box. Otherwise, it was considered theft. So, I mean, backdooring shoes is theft. So if they're doing that, what makes you think they don't know that they're receiving stolen shoes and that they're selling stolen shoes? Like, I wouldn't put it past them. I'm not going to say they are selling stolen shoes because there's no, you know, 100% proof.
We'll say allegedly.
Right. They're still investigating, but I think Nike has something to do with this, man, because Nike been cracking down hard. And I definitely think Nike is really showing people that they're not playing any more games, and that, like, they tired of losing money. They're tired of the complaints from the consumers. And hey, y'all better get y'all shit together.
Yeah. Nike notices that they're starting to lose a lot of customers to like brands like Adidas or New Balance. New Balance is the wave now. ASICS. So now they're trying to crack down and hopefully to regain some of those customers that they lost. But even if they bust, let's say, use this place for an example. Let's say that those shoes are stolen. Are Nike going to redistribute it to the public, or what is like the next step for Nike once they get that product back?
Man,
Cause it's like 20 to 30 pairs of a certain shoe. Are they really gonna go through the trouble of uploading 20 pairs of shoes on Nike for thousands of people to try to grab a pair?
You would probably see them on like a sneakers day, something like that, or what was that other mess that they had where they only dropped like a few amount of pairs?
Jordan Reserves?
Yeah, reserves. But like beyond like current releases or like older releases, they got some pretty rare shoes up in there.
Yeah, I seen the what was it, the phone posits.
Paranorman phone
Paranormal,
posit.
yeah.
Yeah, the paranormal phone posit is like, what do you do with that? I saw in the comments as well, like some lady was saying that like she stays out in LA. She was like, is this where your shoe, do you think this is where your shoes might have gone when they robbed us? And she tagged her boyfriend or her husband or whoever it was in it. I'm just like, could be, because they not going to pawn shops.
Fact. Right.
And if one store is doing it, if Cool Kicks is doing it, how many of these stores
Allegedly.
are actually doing it? Allegedly, right? Allegedly doing it. How many of these other stores are selling stolen shoes?
Well, like you said, when it comes to backdooring, it's essentially the same thing because it's not like the person who backdoored the shoe. I don't know the process, but if you receiving product on days you know that that product didn't release, just to sell it at a higher profit, in a sense, it is thievery.
Right,
If that's the case, all of them do it.
right. It's a whole okay.
To me, it's like
Allegedly,
a
it is
thin
a
line.
whole right. It is a whole underground ring of people just selling stolen shoes. And I mean, come on now, like in a lot of instances, if you're plugged in or if you're tapped in like that, when the shoe is stolen. So there's no like playing dumb to the fact. You know when it's stolen because it's pretty obvious. Now, it's just whether or not you choose to ignore it, because most people do choose to ignore it, or if you just, walk away from the deal, or you choose to ignore it and you pay that money. Like how strong is the draw to have a hype sneaker or a grail or a sneaker with a high resale value? Is it really that strong to where we're just forgetting, where we're just saying like screw the morals, throw them out the window and just give him?
I don't know. That's something I would like to ask a store owner, ones who we know for a fact sell shoes early. Because unless there's a shock drop or something like that, there's no way you should have these pairs before Nike releases them. And I'm pretty sure the owner's not going to get on the live and give away their business methods on
Right.
how they do things.
Right.
But I am curious to know, how does that work?
Well, I mean,
And even how did the person who sells them those pairs manage to get away with taking so many pairs just to resell them?
well, yeah. Now that's the question. So I remember like 2019, 2020. That was like a real big question mark. I Got Kicks 2.0, man. Shout out
What's
to I
going
Got
on?
Kicks, man. What's going on? What's going
Make
on?
sure y'all hit that like button on your way in, man. I don't know how many people are in the chat, but
We got
make sure
10,000 in the chat. Hit
make
that
sure you
like
guys
button
hit that
on your
like
way
button.
in, on your way out. Even my ghost watchers, man. If you in there, go ahead and hit that like
Subscribe,
button.
man. Our bro
Man.
hit 800. Let's get him to 9.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's search it as 9. Like I got to do this more consistently, and I've been dropping videos. Like I said, I might do a double upload, or I might drop one tomorrow and then one the next day. But I definitely know I'm gonna drop, a video either tonight or tomorrow. That's for certain.
And we had this conversation a few days ago. On your live, I think you should at least open one of those brown boxes you got stacked up in your living room or your closet somewhere. Just one alive. You say you don't know what they are.
Okay,
Unless
so
you're gonna make it a video series.
So, like, if y'all don't know what vlogging is talking about, I dropped a community post. I think it was like last week or something like that, with a picture of a stack of packages. Now I have no idea what's in those packages, and that's not the only scenario I have where I don't know what's in the boxes. It happens to me all the time where I'll purchase like shoes or merch or something like that, and I'll put it to the side, meaning to do a video or meaning to open it, and I just get so busy it just never gets open. I kid you all not. I have maybe like 30 or 40 boxes that I have not opened. And I asked on the community tab if I should do a series called In the Box, where I, every video, or maybe I can do it on a live, but whichever one, open at least 1 to 2 boxes just to see what's in that box. Now, it could be some heat. It could be like some regular mess, but hey, y'all let me know. Would y'all be interested in seeing that? Like,
I say tonight, 1 box.
Just saying that out loud feels insane. It feels bad. How do you have 30 plus boxes and you have no idea what's in them? Like, that's crazy. But yeah, that might be a thing. You just gonna make all the noise trying to be quiet, but yeah,
I already know.
When you're working, you can never work. But no, the thing, like, so back to like Cool Kicks and them and this whole little ring and things like that. G Kicks, man, what's going on, man? What's going on?
What's good, man?
Man, but I've never bought anything from a sneaker shop. I've never purchased a shoe from a sneaker shop. I've never done
I have one
or anything like that. And just looking at that, like, I don't think I ever want to do it. Or maybe
I purchased. It was a Dunk. I forgot which one it was. It was the yellow and black Iowa Dunks. Dunk. That was the first Dunk I ever bought, and it was a sneaker shop in Tennessee. That's where my wife is from.
Ooh,
she's from no, not Memphis. God, no, not Memphis. No, nowhere near Memphis. But yeah, she's from Tennessee. We went back to her hometown 2 years ago. Last year, 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And we decided to check out this shop. Matter of fact, it's in one of my older videos on my channel. I picked up the Iowa Dunks.
My wife is from Memphis. Hey, she stole something. She stole your heart. That's what she stole. Hey, you gotta watch out for Memphis now.
Yeah, hey, listen, I've never been more nervous to sleep anywhere when I'm at work other than Memphis. Atlanta, I can sleep peacefully. I can go to Detroit, Michigan, and I will sleep peacefully. But brother, when I tell you, Memphis made me nervous. Anytime I would get a load going to Memphis, Tennessee, no lie, I would come up with a lie just so I didn't have to take it.
But yeah. So what are they gonna do with those shoes? Because I know normally when they see stuff like that, it goes in a locker. And they wait for people to claim it. But how do you claim sneakers?
A lot of people don't even know that Nike have it. Or you notice, like the last couple of years, whenever Nike, well, I know they're supposed to be doing away with the whole brick and mortar store, but when they were doing when they were opening up new stores, they would always have older releases
Right.
in those grand opening of those stores. So I remember a few years ago, they had like Pine Green 1.0, the Court Purple 1.0.
Right.
I remember somebody found a taxi in a grand opening store. So maybe
Yeah,
that's what they're doing with it.
my Flight 23 did a grand opening. That's how I got those 72 and 10s.
Yeah, and that's like what 2015 release.
Yeah, something
20.
like that. So yeah,
That's what I mean. That's probably what they're doing with it.
It was a couple of years out, but like this is a police seizure. Like the ones that Nike hasn't sold in a long time, they can't get them. Those all go into
Maybe it gets destroyed.
a locker. Those go into an evidence locker. And you know what happens when stuff hit the evidence locker? You're gonna see a lot of fresh police officers out here.
Yeah.
Be an officer with some paranormal phone posits.
They chasing you down wearing your black toes.
Right. Because that's how they got these Chargers and Camaros on the police force with police lights on it. Those were all seizures. So man, if you ain't paying attention and you don't know what's going on, if your shoes will start. Hey, look, if y'all see this live and you in LA and your shoes might have been stolen, head over to the police department and let them know that your shoes were stolen, and hey, you might got some proof of it. You might got pictures because they might have your shoes in an evidence locker. So yeah, go and get your stuff, man. Go and get your kicks. But yeah, that's crazy, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the sneaker world. It's getting really ugly. It seems like, and this is probably not new. This probably has been going on for like years, but because we didn't have like social media like we do now and things like that, and the sneaker community wasn't as big as it is now,
Right.
it probably was not as well known. But now that we know, yo, it seems like the longer I've been in the sneaker game, it seems like it's gotten a lot worse. And I don't know if we got to do better. That's all I want to say. That's all I got to say. We need to do better. We need to do better. Now, hold on. Let me put this fella up here. Who it is?
Yeah, the mid guy. What's going on, brother?
Oh man, what's going
on,
man?
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Nah, I just got finished playing ball.
Yeah, knees weak. Oh, I like that hat.
Yeah, I did this like a couple years ago.
Man, you need to go ahead and throw that back out on some merch on a merch tip. It's that time, man.
Go on and ship one over here.
I'll get y'all one. Yeah, I have one y'all made.
Yeah, go ship me one.
I'll get y'all one.
I'll be out here on the road wearing it.
Yeah.
Just to kind of like quick recap it for you. We talked about those reimagined black toe Jordan 1 highs that don't have a wing. It's got the Air Jordan on.
I like that. I like that.
So you like the prototype, man.
Yeah, I mean it's different. Like
right.
You're not buying the same shoe. So
that's true. I mean, you kind of are, but you're not.
Yeah, that was
I say it gives me like that flea market vibe. You know what I mean? You go into the flea market in Miami.
It do.
You see the dude that's selling like South Pole and Five Junk, and you look on the shoe, look on that wall of his shoe. You're like, oh, it's them black toe, but it's like Air Jordan. There's no wing logo.
Right.
Yeah.
What it really reminds me of is a pair of 2000. Let me think. I gotta get this right. 2002 Dunk highs, because like the Dunk highs back then they were tall like the Jordan 1s, and they were plain. Like the leather was bad and everything. Like my homeboy, he used to buy them, and I don't know if he bought them because he thought they were Jordans or if he bought them because they looked like Jordans.
Yeah.
But when he first started wearing them, and this is why I didn't like Jordans, but when he started wearing them and I was looking at them, I thought they were Jordans. And I was like, this is what Jordan 1 highs look like. I was like, this is trash. Of course, I didn't know no better, but
Yeah.
you know. But that's definitely what that reminded me of.
Yeah, I like it. And plus, like I said, to me, the real magic can mean anything, bro. It don't always have to be that they going back to taking the old style and making it look old.
Right.
I mean, real magic can mean anything.
Well, they definitely showing us real magic can mean any damn thing.
Yeah.
Because that's what they doing. And a lot of people just want that that lost and found look.
Yeah, they see
The lost and found set a tone that everybody's gonna compare any reimagined Jordan 1 to.
Yeah, that's what happened when because the ones were first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And see, when they made it look old, everybody just assumed that was the reimagined mean.
Right.
And but Nike never said that.
Well,
Nike never said we gonna make the shoe all the look old.
But you know the problem with that is when they did
Royals
like that too.
The Royal didn't look old though. It was just suede instead of leather.
Yeah.
Right. That's what he's saying. He was saying like people thought
the reimagining can mean we gonna reimagine what this shoe can look like.
Right.
Like with a different material.
Right.
And like when these fours, everybody was like, no.
Yeah.
So now I want one of them.
Now everybody.
But we sweating.
They sweating.
But you know, we know how hype works though. The ones who are saying, nah, I'm good. The closer that they get, the more people start making videos, the more you see that picture on Instagram.
I don't think it was hype. I think it was more the old heads.
Yeah.
Just couldn't accept the fact that that why you messing up this.
Right.
And then once they started seeing it and then realizing like, well, who was that the other week that was like, what was that other leather for? Not the
alternate motor.
Yeah, the motorsports.
Yeah.
When they start rethinking it and thinking about those shoes and how those shoes look, I always say my favorite Jordan 4 is the Oreos, the black Oreos.
Yeah,
like that's my favorite Jordan 4. Like Jordan 4 look good with leather material.
Yeah. Now see, like when I saw those Bred 4s last year, in the beginning I said I already have the Bred 4s from like 2018, 2019. I don't need these. I didn't say they were bad. I just said I didn't need them.
Yeah.
And then like it only took me like a week and I thought about those alternate motorsport 4s. And I was like, when I saw a cooked pair of those, the leather was crazy.
Right.
And then I was like, okay, so if these Bred 4s are gonna be leather on the upper, and if the leather is like that or close to it, when that leather wears in and softens up, I was like, boy, these gonna be nasty. I was like, yeah. So I I've been on it last year that I want these. But yeah, you're right. I heard a lot of like all the OGs, they was like, nah, these ugly, these ain't necessary. You got a good, Bred 4 with the suede. Just go pay resale for the suede. You don't need it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: why would I go pay $600 for the suede? Which me personally, I'd be scared to wear because it's suede. And I live in Georgia, South Georgia. At that, it's dust and mud and stuff everywhere.
Right.
Versus if I can wear that leather, I can clean that off easily. I don't have to go to get a shoe brush and some soap and water and scrub it down and try to comb the suede back right and all this extra stuff. Versus having that leather pad, I just go in, wipe it down, and clean it off.
Man, I'm I'm gonna tell y'all my honest opinion. I got both of them.
Let me see. Let me.
I got both
Just-
of them. The suede can't touch the leather, bro. The leather hey, I'm being honest, bro. The suede. Cause see the thing, what I gotta give the reimagining the edge. That suede gonna look dusty when it get dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like
It collects lint and all
it
of
collect
that.
lint and all that.
And then
So,
if you
yeah,
don't
so
maintain it over the years,
more I
when it
look at
start to
both
dry
of 'em,
up, it's gonna be
like, bro,
ashy and
it got a little ashy and all that. So, and I think a
It's not
lot of
even.
folks gonna realize that once they get them in hand.
It's not even the fact. Speaking on Super K's comment, it's not the fact that you risk getting a fake pair if you pay that $500-600 ticket. It's the fact that what uh Average just alluded to. Once it gets dirty or dusty, it it don't look good. And another point I want to make about the bread reimagines is I'm glad that they aren't all the same. Like, don't get me wrong, the Lost and Found were perfect. Everything about the shoe was perfect. And me personally, I'm not a fan of like that aged look on sneakers. So I'm glad they're not making every shoe a aged, old looking shoe.
Yeah.
Like I think if you had like crumbling marks or something on them bread fours, to me it'll throw it off. Kind of like how the off white twos were. To me that was the ugly shoe with
some
the
people like
crumbling.
that.
I'm not.
Nah, hey, no all white tools. Nah, that was it, bro.
Nah,
Hey,
nah,
I got it back there, bro. That was it.
But I'm just speaking for me.
Yeah.
I can't. Your opinion and mine are two. I'm not a fan of aged looking shoes. But the Lost and Found are perfect. I'm just glad they're not overdoing it because we know once Jordan Brand felt like they struck gold with something, they wear us out with it.
Now, what I would say now, I'm trying to think. What those military blacks were made out of?
That's leather.
That was leather, and it had
The suede, right?
on it as well. Yeah.
Well, the suede.
I was thinking
like it was new for.
If they would have went that route with these, it would have shut it down. Cause everybody loved it in the military black.
Yeah.
So imagine they would have did it like that. Cause that's all I've been thinking about. Like, man, if it had that military type style to it, everybody would be jumping all over.
Let me see. Let me.
Why? So what up, brother? Hey, I was gonna call you the other day, but I didn't want to bother you because I know you was in game mode when your 49er was playing and y'all was down like 24-7. I ain't want to hit you up and think y'all was trying to kick you while you was down. Well, I'm glad y'all won though.
That's tough. They won.
If you did the
like cracking us. Oh man.
So the mud guard had that Nubuck suede on it.
Yeah.
There. And then
it don't necessarily need it. Honestly, if you're trying to picture that, just picture like you said, the military black, the SB4, the military blues. I don't think that shoe needed that.
See, to be honest, with this, okay, let's look at this shoe right here. If we being honest, that's a regular black shoe. If we being honest, that's a regular black shoe. That's a regular leather black shoe. If we want to be honest with ourselves, like
I get what you're saying. Take away the Nike Air, take away the
that's what I'm saying.
Take away the red at the bottom of the shoe. What was that 40? One
right,
was leather,
that's a regular
if you took away Nike and you took away Jordan, this is just a regular.
It's a regular shoe.
Yeah.
If we stop and just look at this, like this a regular shoe.
Like take Nike off the back and take the Jordan Jumpman off the tongue.
You got the black canvas.
Probably be
you got the black canvas fours.
This would probably be like a shoe you would see at Walmart.
Right? And nobody'll be on it. Nobody'll be on this shoe.
I hate to say it.
But the only reason they going crazy over this shoe
Michael
is
Jordan.
because of the colorway. For some reason, everybody loved the black and white and gray colorway, and the Jordan and Nike on the. But besides that, we got to be honest with ourselves. That's a regular shoe.
Nike on their ass make magic.
It do. If you put Adidas on that, trash. Under Armour logo, trash.
Yeah.
Like, it's something about that Nike and that Nike check.
I'm gonna say this. Shout out to Tinker Hatfield because he's the Zeus of Jordan Brand's
No. I can't say that. We got to give a shout out to the lady that made the logo. That's who got to get the most credit. The lady who made the logo. She don't get enough credit. She ought to be getting paid every time a pair of shoes gets sold.
Which logo are you talking about?
The Nike check.
Oh.
Like that Nike check, that Nike check make any shoe look good.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she does. Or if she didn't, because back then, as you
right, that's what I'm saying. If they just gave her one big check, she lost big time.
Right. Because they tried to get Michael Jordan like that. And Michael Jordan mama said, nope.
Yep. Knew better.
Right.
Knew better. But
I still ain't seen that movie. Dang.
It's good.
On Amazon Prime, man.
Yeah, it's yeah,
good. I keep forgetting about it, bro.
Yeah. I liked it.
Yeah, that is definitely something you need to Carolyn Davidson. She created the Nike swoosh. She was a graphic design student at Portland State University. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, it's so simple, but that Nike swoosh, bro, I don't know. It's just something about that Nike swoosh, bro.
Shout out to Miss Carolyn Davidson for creating that Nike swoosh.
Yeah, like I said, to me, I don't think she get enough credit. Everybody always holler Tinker Hatfield or everybody else, but they never holler her.
Well, she's what you would call the unsung hero.
Yeah, Super K, you right. Yeah, they only paid $20 for that. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
She got fleeced.
But it's one of the situations where you never know what you had until later.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
They were just starting out. Converse was running things back then. Did nobody think this new shoe company was gonna blow up to be a multi-billion-dollar company?
Nike was extremely smart for doing what they did because they got her to design the logo. They got Tinker Hatfield to talk to Jordan. Jordan and Tinker Hatfield, they got together, and Tinker, from Jordan's ideas, came up with this for it. Now, the shoe itself, the silhouette itself, is all thanks to Tinker Hatfield. So I mean, and who did the Jumpman logo?
That's what I was just about to say. It was a random picture, bro. It was a guy taking a random picture.
Oh, of Jordan Duncan or something.
Jordan Duncan, yeah.
Yeah,
and I forgot how they came about it.
Peter Moore.
Right, so just think about it. You would call that picture of Jordan like crouching or tying his shoe or something.
Yeah.
What the logo would be looking like now.
Oh no. He did that dunk for Adidas. That's where they got it from, if I can remember. Look it up just in case I might be wrong, but he was at a Adidas photo shoot, and that's where they found that photo at.
Let me see. It says the first Jordan logo was created in '84 by Nike designer Peter Moore. At the time, Nike was a small company and Michael Jordan was a young player on the rise.
I can't remember, but he had a photo shoot.
Oh, it was a picture that inspired it.
Yeah.
It was a picture that was published in the magazine Life for the Los Angeles Olympic Games.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and he created the logo based off of the Life magazine photo. So yeah, Peter Moore. But it was just, it was just a culmination of good things. Like
Yeah,
it was supposed to happen this way.
that's crazy.
But yeah, the craft threes are dropping. What the third? What is the third? Saturday, Friday, Saturday.
It is the Thursday. Yeah, it's Saturday. Because
Yeah.
Thursday is the first. That's when everybody assumed the shot draw is gonna happen.
Craft threes are Saturday. Supposed numbers are 250,000 pairs for the craft threes, which is not a lot. The craft ivory threes, yeah, 250,000 pairs supposedly, which is not a lot. There's not a lot of places doing raffles on them. How many of y'all are going after them? $210, I think it is. 200, 210, something like that.
That's crazy.
Some pass for me, man. Being very selective for what I buy.
That's crazy.
But what if you hit on them? Now, 250,000 is not a lot. Now, if you could hit on those craft threes or those ivory threes and resell them for $400-$500, would you do it?
Of course.
Yeah,
But
you have to do it at that.
That's playing the what if game. What are they going for right now?
I don't know. Let me see. Let me go to good old GOAT.
What was the last Jordan 3 to go for that much money?
I don't know. Oh, goodness gracious. Because I know.
Like first one came to my head like Dornbeck's, but I'm not even entirely sure it's that much.
I know Reimagines are like $300-$400. Let me see. So right now, in a 9,
I forgot about Alma yeah.
Alma Mater 3, yeah. In a 9, they're $215, a 10, $271. Oh, okay, yeah. So they ain't hitting no nothing.
That's what I said. And okay, yeah, the Alma Mater 3, it's a dope colorway and a dope collab. But other than that shoe, not even OG Black Cement 3 are going for that much money.
Right. Wait a minute. Are they? Let me see.
For $500-$600?
Black Cement 3. Yeah. 8.5. Yeah, 8.5 is $528. 9 is $526. 9.5, $527. A 10 is $504, and a 10.5 is $566.
Okay, I was wrong. Alma Mater is like still $700, right?
Yeah, and when you get into the 11s, 11.5s, them $600.
Yeah, I was wrong on that one.
Yeah, them threes said, "Hold my beer." But
that's one of few that go for that much. If it ain't a collab, not that many pairs going for that much money. If it ain't a collab or OG, I guess.
Yeah, but for me, the threes are a pass. I think I'm gonna move past those, waiting for the Reimagine 4s. I think I'm gonna test all of my sneaker luck for the beginning of the year on the Reimagine 4s. I need them.
I gotta find a purse for my wife.
Whether they shock drop on the 1st or whether they release on the actual release day of what is the 15th or the 17th, one of those days. Whichever day y'all will know, as long as y'all have the notification bell turned on, because I will be letting y'all know with videos almost every single day for that, because that's what it's looking like for the shot drop. We'll never know when it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm trying to get the 85 high metallic burgundy ones. Those are nice. Those are nice too, but I've heard bad things about the 85 highs, where like the way they're built, it hurts it hurts your foot.
Are those the
Toe.
ones that look like the I can't remember what they look. They don't look like the Air Jordan one that came in that Coach JP pad, right?
Yeah. They look like they did them. They did them in gray. They did them in the Georgetown blue colorway as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have the OG wood lasting board in the bottom. It don't have no insole like they do now. It's got that wood lasting board. So yeah, I like they would strictly to the specifications of 85, and I hear they are uncomfortable.
And speaking of burgundy, another shoe that need to retro or reimagine. Nah, not reimagine, just retro. Burgundy sixes.
No.
Yeah. Burgundy sixes need
No.
to retro.
No.
Yeah. Tell you, bro. And you gonna pick up a pair when they do. Don't front.
Oh no, I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not.
Nitro.
I think like Jordan Brand has very few options now when it comes to like what they can do, which is I think why they trying to screw with us and do like this Reimagine series and this craft series and
another thing they're not really doing, which I don't understand why, is make more GR versions of the school PEs. Like we got the UNCs, we got a couple of Georgia. I would like to see some Oklahoma colorways.
Why he didn't play for them? So,
but because they signed to those.
Only that school need to get those, in my opinion. Don't release.
He didn't play for Oregon, but we got Oregon PE version shoes.
Headquarters in Oregon. Have anybody ever went to the headquarters? 'Cause I have.
Nah.
Y'all definitely need to, like, that need to be on one of y'all bucket lists. That Nike headquarters off the chain, bro. I swear. At my old job, I had to go out there and do some work.
Yeah.
Bro, I almost told him I ain't never coming back, bro. I'll tell you, bro. But yeah, y'all got to see the Nike campus, bro. It's crazy.
That's why
I want to go back so I can see the LeBron thing, man, out there.
But we have hit that 2-hour mark, and it's getting late, man. I know everybody.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta get in here and cook food.
Yeah, that's right. Nitro, Michigan. They made Michigan Florida colorway.
Like,
right.
I haven't seen what Florida colorway.
Florida.
Only thing I can think of was those threes, those international threes. I'm saying
I think the players just need to stay with those. And the reason that they got them because they Jordan Brand as they sponsor.
But that's what I'm saying.
But I don't want to see that in the general public. No. Well, go ahead. What I was about to say.
Yeah.
When Homegrown was saying that, like he was basically saying Nike was running out of ideas. What they need to do is go back to just dropping every month or so. Start dropping every other day or every week because that's how you running out of ideas. So they're not giving folks time to appreciate what they're releasing. So they need to go back to just dropping once a month or something, once every 2 months, instead of dropping every week.
I think it was like 2 a month or something like that.
Yeah, they need to go back to that. And then they wouldn't want.
They coming out with too many ideas.
You're gonna end up running out of ideas.
Yeah, remember I said why are they dropping 2 ochre colorway Jordans in the same month? Weeks apart from each other.
And
the ones, and then they drop the 6s.
Both of them going on sale.
And then they dropping every week. Like people got to make a choice. Do I want to spend that $200 or wait 2 weeks to go and spend the money on? Like everybody ain't got a lot of money like that Jordan Brand.
So yeah, Nike and Jordan got to make some some choices. They got to make some real smooth choices. Now, in the video I'm getting ready to drop, y'all, I talked about like some other really nice shoes that are coming out this year. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and check that out. Give it a look. I know y'all will because y'all support y'all the family. We getting ready to shut this thing down. Hey, make sure you all head over and subscribe to everybody on the panel. Sneaker Nonsense.
Hey, that's what I'm thinking about changing my name to.
Average Sneaker Guy.
I
And
really
blogging
keep
with
thinking about
Demetrius.
changing my name.
I haven't dropped the video in a while. Being on this live kind of like reinvigorated me to want to get back on YouTube. It's been months, like 9 months since I dropped the video.
Y'all
I'm gonna try to
gonna
get something done.
Going over to that last video he did and tell him hurry up with another one. Telling you,
definitely go subscribe, man, because I still want to hit 1,000 subscribers. I still want to give away that sneaker levitation display that y'all would see in my older videos. So yeah, definitely go subscribe, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to Homegrown as well. Don't go watch. Support.
Jordan,
as I used to say, support is free, man.
Yep. Jordan 11 Gratitude coming at 1K. I might even do a little bit more, something extra, but you never know because I do some crazy stuff when I get on live, especially when I, start drinking my juice. You never know what's gonna go down. But that's gonna be it for tonight. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that tuned in to the live tonight, man. It wouldn't have been a success without y'all. Thank you to everybody up on the panel, James Myers, talking with Demetrius, and your average sneaker guy for coming through and showing love and support. Yeah. Like always, man, I appreciate y'all for kicking it with me. And before I go, I cannot leave y'all without saying,
what it do, fam?
Fight for everything you believe in. Don't let anything stand in your way and dream hungry. Until next time, I will catch you all later. Please, thank you for coming through, Cuzzo, man. Thank you, man.
Send me a shirt though.
I did, real quick. I did buy one of the. I want to give him a compliment on this. I did buy one of his shirts a few months ago. I haven't worn it yet, but it was like the powder blue Cuzzo shirt, and on the side got the white stripe on the side and big black letters. It says Cuzzo. You need to keep doing that in different colorways. Bring it back because that shirt is fire. I was mad. I think it was like a yellow one or a red one or a black one. Bro, keep doing your thing. If y'all haven't checked out his website, go and check it out.
So in other words, Vlogger need to do a video on that Cuzzo clothing brand shirt. So he can get out there. Super K1320 said, eat honey buns. Exactly, man. Keep eating them honey buns. I ain't did no commercial because
they ain't paying. They ain't cutting the check yet.
Right. But with that being said, we out of here. Peace.